guys, welcome back to episode 39 of PG Mining 10's Let's Play. Alright, so this episode, I did begin last episode actually working with some geothermal production, so we were trying to produce lava with this here magma crucible. Now, I did clear out a bunch of room, as you can see, and I lit it up quite well, I think. Alright, so there we go. No creepers should be spawning here, or at least hope. But anyways, let's go ahead and place this guy on back here, because I do plan on having a bunch of geothermal generators. Now, the other thing is I said I needed to get some netherrack, which I did. I luckily had 2 pieces upstairs, so I just made a couple of stacks with it. So, I did lose a bunch of energy because I moved this. Now, the reason for losing our energy is because it does store energy. As you can see here, it says stored, and once this completely fills up, I believe this says 20,000. I believe I've said that before, but I'm not quite sure, so I said it again. Alright, so there we go, and let's go ahead and place our golden conductive pipe back where it belongs. And now let's change this frequency to 10. Why is it not letting me? Oh, never mind. Forgot you didn't need a wrench for that. Alright, so there we go. So that should build up. But we are having a problem. We are running out of energy rather quickly. So I'm kind of sacrificing here by putting my backpack in here. But it should be worth it in the end, I'm hoping. Not 100% sure on that, but I am hopeful. Alright, so that should maintain steady for a little while, even though I am out of energy. Alright, so I added this request pipe right here. And now we can request geothermal generators. And at the moment, I believe we have 2. Yeah, we have 2 from the other house. So let's go ahead and grab those guys. And they should come straight down here. And they do. Now, there's something I'd actually like to try. I've been wanting to do this for a while now, but I've never actually done it. So let's go ahead and grab 2 of these gears. And we're going to need, I believe, 8 diamonds. Ew, that sounds expensive, doesn't it? Alright, so 8 diamonds, request those guys. This machine is just awesome. I mean, it's growing in size, but it's just going to be awesome in the end. Because I'll be able to request any item in Minecraft, basically, and it's going to be awesome. So I'm hoping that in the Let's Play, I'll be able to actually make it where I can request any item that I'd like. So here's how we're going to be making this. Let's go ahead. Oh, also, we need some more glass. I believe we need either 4 pieces of glass or 6. I believe it's 4. I've never actually made one of these before, so I'm not 100% sure how it's going to react with the setup I have here, but I am hopeful that it will work properly, so hopefully that will work. So let's go ahead and grab these 2 diamond gears. Now, this is expensive, 8 diamonds and however many, 8 diamonds and a half, I guess, if you count the gold, so. Or actually, it would be 10 diamonds if you count the gold. Sorry about that. Alright, so 4 glass goes like this, and you get yourself an automatic, whoa, what the heck, shift click? Whoa, if I shift click, it says AKA, or AKA requesting tool. Or not shift click, but hold down shift. I did not know you could do that. Can you do that with other items? That's sweet. I did not know you could do that. And DW20, that sounds like Direwolf 20, but I don't know. Alright, so anyways, let's go ahead and right-click with this guy, and it seems like it's not 100% working. Now, why is that? Wait, so now, dang it. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how this thing works. I don't actually have to have a wrench now to click on that. I can use this thing, but I'm pretty sure you should be able to request, and it should, like, send them. Let me go ahead and request something that we already have and see what happens to it. Let's go ahead and request one of these. And yeah, alright, so I don't know, but that thing is going to be useful, I do believe. Let's go ahead and type in pipe. Nope. Alright, so I believe there's a pipe that goes along with this. So provider pipe, request pipe, satellite logistics pipe. So I believe it's actually a satellite pipe. I quite honestly do not know. So we're just going to go ahead and skip that for now. But I do have one of these guys, so let's go ahead and put him away. And I'll teach you about him later. Alright, so here's what we're going to go ahead and do. So as you can see, we are at 6,000, almost 7,000 energy. So let's go ahead and place our netherrack here. And as you can see, we are wasting energy. Now, this really is not efficient, I do not believe. But as you can see, it's making lava. Now, it would take a lot more energy to make this if I did not actually use netherrack. Now, the reason netherrack is it takes less energy is because it came from the nether, and obviously it's going to be hot down there, and so it's already partially turned into lava. If you think about it that way, that's kind of how I think about it. But anyways, we should now be able to pump out the lava out of there. So let me go ahead and grab some. Let's see. It's nighttime, isn't it? Crap. Yeah, we're definitely going to run out of some energy quick. Let's go ahead and start using this guy. Alright, so let's go ahead and what do we need? We need some waterproof, we need a waterproof wooden pipe as well as, there we go, we have one, as well as some golden pipes. Let's go ahead and request 5 of these, and we need some pipe waterproofing as well. So I'm thinking it's right there, so that's sweet. Let's grab 5 of those, and we should be on our way. So let's go ahead and grab this, and let's see, there we go. Let's go ahead and turn these into waterproof piping, or pipes, and let's go ahead and, do we have redstone torches? No. Alright, so let's go ahead and find redstone torch. Whoa, we have a bunch of those guys. That's sweet, so let's go ahead and grab 5 of those as well. Why did it only give me 1? Pretty sure it said 5. Guess not. Alright, so there we go. That was actually pretty dang fast. Sweet. Alright, so as you can see, this is producing lava rather slowly, I suppose. But once we get a bunch of energy, I promise this is going to work. So that's going to be awesome. Alright, I don't know why I grabbed 5 of these, but I did. Alright, so let's go ahead and place this guy right there. And let's spread this out like so. And now we can place our geothermal generators like this. Boom. And that one is not orientated properly. I don't like that. So let's go ahead and grab this, and boom. Now, you can destroy these, I believe, without breaking them. But I should probably... What the heck? Yeah, no, you can't. I'm a retard. Oops. Yeah, you can't actually use a... Let's grab that engine. Where are we going? Got a little bit disorientated. Whoa, it gave us 10 on accident because it did actually give us that 1. Along with the other 4. So, also, I've been generating some of our gold. So let's go ahead and place some of this in here. And I'm going to promise you that our generation is actually about to rise. And the reason for that is our client star actually filled up 2 episodes ago, I believe. Maybe it was 37. I'm not sure. But anyways, now we can actually request one of these energy collectors. And we actually got 2 energy collectors. But let's go ahead and place down these energy collectors. Now you see how fast we're rising now. So that's about 10 every second maybe. I don't know. So this guy is going to have to go for the time being because I'm going to actually put this on top. So there we go. And as you can see, it rised a little bit. I do believe. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I'm pretty sure it had to have rose because if it didn't, there would be something wrong. So let's go ahead and generate a bunch of glowstone dust, some gold. Yeah, I forgot glowstone was a little bit expensive. Now, I do not want to use that uranium or that nickelite, for the time being at least. Alright, so, also, I do need to make a bunch of those coolant cells, as I had said. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab these empty cells. Oh, we only have 14 because I had made the 16 that you got with 410. And I lost 2, making the recipe for the geothermal generator. Alright, so I suppose we should go fill up a bunch of these cells. So let's go ahead and grab up some more tin. And let's grab 8 tin, I suppose. And I didn't actually add this in our crafting machine because it's actually a very simple recipe. So I didn't feel like actually adding those in there. And so this is actually where the machine I added with the MK2 chassis is going to come into play because, as I said before, it would extract, I believe it's an item every 5 seconds, or maybe it's 2. I'm not 100% sure, and that's all that matters. It doesn't really matter because the extractor is going to take a rather long time to actually turn these water cells into coolant cells, so that is 100% fine with me. So now we have, I believe, 46 coolant cells, or water cells, my bad, about to be coolant cells. So let's go ahead and place this guy. Is it an extractor or a compressor? It is an extractor. So this guy is going to run low on power, which is definitely not a good sign. Oh well, but we did need that glowstone, so let's go ahead and grab this out. And why did I put that in there? I don't know. Alright, so where did I put the glowstone? I probably dropped it somewhere, didn't I? That's just wonderful, isn't it? Yeah, I honestly have no clue where I just put that glowstone. Y'all are probably yelling at me. Oh, well. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Is that really not in here? Glow... I guess not. Alright, so let's go ahead and just put our Klein star into our transmutation tablet. And it is a good thing that I actually have item drops turned on, because I did have to turn it off because I blew a bunch of stuff up. Not on this, don't worry. Alright, so we're going to have to get fuel, so let's go ahead and grab that piece of Mobius fuel, and let's lock this to fuel. And let's grab some glowstone dust after setting this, and let's go ahead and grab... let's grab 13 pieces, even though that's kind of a waste. But anyways, here we go. And let's just make as many blocks of this as we can make. There we go, we only need 3, which is awesome. Alright, so now we have a strange contraption here, but it should be making what we want rather quickly. So that's sweet. Let's go ahead and charge that guy up with what it has, and boom. Alright, so now let's just go ahead and start making our gold again. So that is much faster, I do believe, than it was before. Sweet. Alright, so now let's go ahead and go tackle our energy crisis. So let's go on back down here, and we're going to request some geothermal generators. Now, this actually, I do not believe, has generated a bunch of energy yet, but that is 100% okay, because currently, I don't have the primary setup that we're going to be using, so that is okay. We only need 1 engine for this, since the output is rather slow at the moment. So this should begin outputting to this guy, and we're going to have a couple more out here. And this is a rather primitive way of getting energy, but at the moment, it is the way that we're going to need to do it until those coolant cells are completed. And if that doesn't hint to what I'm doing, you will understand later. Alright, so all the glass and all of our cells. Did we even have cells? Maybe I did teach you coolant cells. Yeah, I did actually, because I requested 2, so where did I teach it cells? I do not, quite frankly, know where I taught it cells right before I did that. I didn't even know I did that. Awesome. Alright, so now we got 2 more of these guys, and these guys are probably going to be wasted for the time being, but that is okay. Alright, so let's just go ahead and place you here, and for the time being, let's go grab some coal. And let's just go ahead and start powering some stuff like that. Now, I do actually want to show you something cool. I'm not 100% sure if you guys have seen it. And there's some coal coke. Sweet. And wait, we still have that coal coke from the other house? Awesome. Alright, so let's just use charcoal because we don't want to run out of actual coal, because we do need that for solar panels. So now let's go ahead and place our coal coke in. Whoa, that is the wrong spot. Let's place it in here. And see what we can generate, so that's good. But we are actually using that, I believe, on all of these engines. So let's go ahead and go back to 2 of these. Alright, let's go back to 2 of these engines. Let's just use those 2. And let's go ahead and I want to build something, actually. So let's go ahead and type in EU. And this guy right here, it's called an EU reader. So we're going to need a piece of glowstone and some copper wiring. So let's go ahead and see if we can find some glowstone, but let's get copper wiring first. So 4 pieces of this, an electronic circuit, and a piece of glowstone. So where is it? My luck, I probably have it on me. Oh, sweet. So I did make that piece of glowstone for a reason. That was planned. Not. Alright, so here we go. Piece of glowstone goes here, I think. Yep, alright. Just making sure. Why do we have 2 electronic circuits? I don't know. But anyways, now we have something called an EU reader, and it does exactly what it sounds like. It reads the amount of EU that you are either creating or the amount of EU that you are exporting. So this, I believe, is the amount of EU that we are producing from just our solar panels. So you click on the wire, and it'll say starting new measurement, and wait just a couple of seconds. You don't really have to wait all that long. Just click again, and it'll tell you your measurement. So our measured power is 35 EU per tick. So every second, I believe we are getting, say, 35 times 20. So that is a lot of EU. So that's over 700 EU per tick. So average over 100 ticks, and you can just keep clicking as fast as you can, and that will go down. So let's go ahead and click on these guys. Wait, no. I want to click on these guys with a normal thing, and as you can see, let's click on the one that is being used. And here it should show that we are, doesn't actually show how much this one is using at the moment. Do I have any? Nope. I would show you how much those guys are using, but I can't. So I'm just going to go over here, and I will show you how much the combined pair of them are using. So let's go ahead and click here. And so each one of those guys are using 6 EU per tick, so these two, and we're creating 35 EU per tick. So this, once again, is 35. So let's go ahead and click right here, and this is going to our machines, and it is fed from right here. So let's go on right here and click. And as you can see, this is 10.67 EU per tick. And it fluctuates a little bit because some of the things we're doing do fluctuate a little bit in speed, because those induction furnaces, or not induction furnaces, but those rotary macerators might actually be out of power. Which, let's go ahead and check. Nope. Well, anyways, those do fluctuate, I do believe. But this guy, I believe, is the only one that is currently functioning, other than those, because those are always have to be powered. So as you can see, we have a bunch of coolant cells now. Now, I'm sure most of you know what that's for, but I will get to it. Yep, I know, the anticipation. Most of you guys know what I'm talking about, but some of you may not. Alright, so what else do we want to do? So actually, let's go ahead and calculate what we're using at the moment. So that is, say, at a maximum, let's just say 10.6 maybe. Click again, 10.6 maybe, I don't know. Alright, so that plus 12 is 10.6, so that's 22. And so, whoa, what? So this is, we're getting 35 as well as, let me click on this guy. So we're not getting anything else from here. So let's go ahead and see if we can actually click on this. And we're getting 10 EU per tick, I believe. So we are getting 45 EU per tick because this is 35 input and this is 10 input. So we're getting 45 per tick. So somewhere we should actually be building up energy. So yes, we are actually building up energy quite quickly. And the problem is that once it gets to be nighttime, we start losing energy rather fast. And that is a very bad thing. So let's go ahead and add these engines over here so that we can continue to build up lava. And let's see what our energy output is now on this one. So we're pulling in 36, and these are pulling in 10. So now we can't actually run all those engines, quite frankly, because we are not outputting enough energy. So there we go, input of 10, and we're output, or whoa, how are we getting 173? Yeah, that fluctuates from time to time. I'm not 100% sure, but it should be just fine. Alright, so let's click on these guys, and do we have any lava? No. Alright, so we're going to have to go into our configuration, and we should actually be able to change the output sides. So let's click there. Nope. Let's click here. Maybe we cannot actually put out from that face. Give me a sec, I got a cough, sorry. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so let's actually just move this engine out of our way, so I don't really want to use a candle to do that, because that would be very stupid. And we got our torch, sweet. Alright, so let's just go ahead and do it like this, and put our redstone engine in the wall. Not there, preferably, but do what you want. Alright, so now let's go ahead and put the wooden transport pipe in here. And just making sure I turn the audio back on. Oh, we don't actually need a redstone engine for these guys, so that is a rather useful tip. You don't need... Uh-oh. That about hurt my face. Did we lose that engine because of that? That would make me angry. Alright, so now what we're going to do is go ahead and wire those guys up into here. So these guys output I believe it's 10. It might actually be more than the other generators. So I'm hoping it is, and we might actually be wasting some energy. Now, there is a fix for that, actually. But it does require a bunch of railcraft knowledge, which currently I'm not 100% sure that I can rely on my knowledge of railcraft. So we might actually have to work on that later. So 4 is not going to be enough, so let's go ahead and request the 8 that I can create with 1, I believe. I think it's 8. Otherwise, the other ones will just get sent over there. It's either 6 or 8 that you can create, because I'm using 10, I believe. Let's see, 10. Whoa, yeah, it's only 6. Oh well, so now I have 10 of these, I believe. No, we have 12. Sweet. Alright, so let's go ahead and wire this to Where can we wire this to? Let's just come around out here because I don't want it to interfere with this. Uh-oh. I don't want it to interfere with that because I want an accurate reading from these three. So now we should be able to lead it across. Not there. That was a very bad depth perception by me. And what the heck? Alright, I'm not the brightest. But anyways, so now we are actually outputting using these. Now that is really slow, isn't it? Yeah. So control, signal required low, and current usage is 2 megajoules per tick. So we are actually producing, let's see, I wish there was a reader for the joules you're producing, but oh well. So these are 2. So one of these engines could actually run that efficiently, I do believe. But anyways, so 2 megajoules per tick, and that is intaking. How much did we decide on? We go ahead and pull out our handy dandy EU reader, and so 36. So each one is pulling in 6 EU per tick. And alright, so let's think about this. Let's go ahead and calculate this. So this, whoa, these are actually 20 EU per tick. So that is awesome. So these are generating 20 EU per tick, and that is actually using, let me think here. So if we're using 2 megajoules per tick, that is using 6 EU per tick to generate 10 times the amount of electricity that it is using. Whoa. Sorry about that. Alright, so we are actually generating, I believe, 60 here. Oh, actually, we're only generating, now we should be generating 60 once more because they all have lava. So that is awesome. So I'm hoping that maybe we can go back to our old house and grab that lava. Oh, and by the way, that's how I actually created this lava fall effect here. But it took me a very long time to actually get all the lava over here because I was using buckets, and it was not fun. Alright, so let's go on over here, and dang it, I didn't actually request any cells, which we will be needing. So we have one actual thing of lava. So that's not good. So how can we fix this? Well, using Railcraft and Mistcraft, we can actually get something called a loader. And it's called a liquid loader. I believe it is. There we go. Nope, that's not it. Liquid loader and liquid unloader. So we can use that to actually export from the nether. Because if you use Mistcraft ages, you can actually switch between the nether and the overworld, unlike with the Buildcraft pipes, or the add-on pipes, I should say. Alright, so also, I'm hoping that next episode, because we are getting near that wrapping up point, even though I didn't really do all that much this episode, I did want to go ahead and show you guys how I was planning on getting a bunch of energy. So we're going to be using geothermal generators, I can assure you of that. But also, what I plan on doing is making a nuclear reactor, and that's what all of these things are for. So that's what all those are for, and let's see. Let's go ahead and, so there's 15 there, and there are 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so that's 18, 24 slots, I believe. Yeah, we should be good. And so, yeah, we're definitely going to be good on that, and watch those extract. I believe that one already extracted. Sweet. Alright, so let's go ahead and start making some components for the nuclear reactor. Now this thing is going to be really expensive, but I'm hoping that maybe it's going to output enough energy for us. And we need those advanced circuits. Now those guys are kind of expensive because they do require lapis lazuli. But we can manage it, I do believe. So let's go ahead and grab a piece of coal. That way that we can actually, whoa. Don't know why I did that, but anyways, let's go ahead and get rid of the coal and request as much glowstone as we can get because we're going to need a bunch of it. Actually, not as much as we can get, just like 25. Sweet. And we're also going to need lapis, so I quite frankly don't know where we have lapis, but we already have an advanced circuit, so that's awesome. Alright, try not to cough here. Alright, so lapis lazuli, where are you? I hope I've taught this thing lapis. Oh, sweet, we did. I just grabbed something on accident. I don't know what I got. Alright, so now that we can put that in there, and let's go ahead and I say we just transmute some, so give me a sec here. And there we go. So now let's go ahead and transmute and place this guy here. Actually, let's place it there instead. And there we go. So let's go ahead and try and get... Whoa, that is expensive. Oh, it's not expensive. I just grabbed it from the wrong spot. Duh. Alright, so there we go. So now all we have to grab is... Let me go ahead and figure out how we make these. Advanced circuits. So we need 2 advanced circuit for 1 nuclear reactor, but also we don't... Oh no, we need a bunch of those. So I'm actually going to go teach this how to make these not reactors, but advanced circuits really quick because I need to actually have it knowing those. So I said I wasn't going to add past this point, but I actually need to. So let's go ahead and add 3 up here, and we're going to have to do it like this. Yeah, sorry about using those engines, but that's what I had. So there we go. Oh, also, you can't shift-click on the crafting tables, if in case you guys didn't know that. That's why I had to do it like that. But anyways, now this is how you actually add on. So these are, I know you guys already probably know this, but some of you may not. So these are the crafting pipes, and these are the crafting tables. So let's go ahead and put these on. These are automatic crafting tables. And I'm actually just going to go ahead and add the circuit. So circuit like that. Lapis like this, I believe. Let's go ahead and get the recipe. Uh-oh, we need redstone. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and begin this next episode. So thank you guys for watching. This has been PG Mining 10, and I will see you next time. Peace.